Hello and welcome to Introduction to IPT, your home for everything you need to know about Westfield State University's social work program web-based field documentation system. My name is Jamie Walsh and I am bringing you this training on behalf of the Field Education Department of the social work program. Our hope is that we will be able to provide you with the information necessary to feel as comfortable and confident with navigating IPT and feeling supported regardless of your role, be that student, field instructor, or faculty. One piece of information that may be helpful to know at the start of this video is that this video and other training videos will always be available to you. Feel free to utilize this as a refresher whenever needed, or watch this as many times as you feel helpful. With that said, are we ready to get started? Let me guess. You're probably asking yourself, what does IPT even stand for? IPT stands for Intern Placement Tracking and was developed in collaboration with Alcia Software. IPT is a customized program specifically for Westfield State University's social work program. IPT is our fully web-based documentation system. So no matter where you are or what computer you are on, if you have internet connection, you're able to access IPT, even from your smartphone. The idea behind IPT was to have a home for all necessary information regarding intern placements that would be helpful and efficient for everyone involved. There is helpful information such as contact information or link to websites for the field site agencies. It is also the home for all required social work field documents. This is where you find your timesheets, learning agreements, and end-of-semester evaluations. IPT also offers built-in email capacity. If you have a question about something in IPT, you can email right from the site as opposed to needing to navigate to another application, find the email address, etc. All that is easily available to you right within IPT. So, how do we get to IPT? We have a very simple address, www.runipt.com. That's it. It'll bring you right to this main home page, right here, where your next step will be to log in. Every student, field instructor, faculty liaison is initially issued a default username and default password. This will be sent to you from the social work department. The default username and password is necessary for your initial login. I'll take you to the IPT website momentarily and we'll show you next steps around setting up your customized username and password. On this slide, you will also see the web address for the field education page. As I mentioned earlier, these training videos will be available to you at all times. The field education page is where you will find these training videos should you need them in the future. Also, if you happen to forget the address for IPT, you can find a link for it on the field education page. I would highly recommend adding IPT to your favorites for easy access. Getting started in IPT. So let's go www.runipt.com. You'll be directed to the main home page and prompted to log in. Some important information to know about logging in. Everything is case sensitive. This does not only pertain to your username and password, but also the organization ID. The organization ID starts the login process. For everyone utilizing IPT, it is Westfield. All lowercase, it will always be Westfield. The organization ID will never change or expire. As I mentioned, everyone starts with a default username and password. The default username is a mix of letters and numbers, and the default password is IPT, all in lowercase. Please note, the only requirement when it comes to creating your new password is that it must be at least 4 characters long. Any combination, it doesn't matter, as long as it is at least 4 characters in length. So let's head over to IPT and try out what we've discussed so far. So here we are on the IPT main homepage. As you'll see, the organization ID is always Westfield and always lowercase. For the purpose of this video, we will use a test faculty login. As you will see, the default username is a mix of letters and numbers. The password is lowercase IPT. Please note, in the event that you forget your password or username, there is a link available to reset it. We all know how easy it is to forget a password with the number of passwords we have to remember at any given time. So let's go ahead and click on Login. And that'll bring us to the screen to change our account login information. This is your opportunity to create your customized username and password. For the purpose of this training, we're going to change the login name to Test Faculty. And we want to create a password that's easy for you to remember. For the purposes of this, I'm just going to something short and sweet. And we're going to click on Submit. And you'll see here your password was successfully changed. At this point, you just want to click on the back button here. And you're going to be brought to your specific IPT page. As you'll see at the top here, it will have your new username listed. Right now we have Test Faculty. It will also have your identified role listed below it. For the purposes of this, it's faculty. If you're a student, it would be student. In the middle here, think of it as your bulletin board, if you will. From time to time, you may find messages posted here that we want to bring to your attention. This particular page will look different with these tabs at the top, depending on your role. In this case, we're utilizing a faculty, so they have multiple tabs listed. As you can see, for a student, however, you will have two tabs, Home and a Student Detail tab. For field instructors, you will also have two tabs, the Home and a Field Instructor Detail tab. The Detail tabs contain your demographic data. For students, in your Student Detail section, you will also find your field assignments listed at the bottom of the page. It's going to have your semester, your field practicum site, your field instructor, and a phone number as listed and easily available. A vital piece on this page is My Forms. You can find it here on the left-hand side. This is where you're going to find all of your required documents necessary for your field practicums, timesheets, learning agreements, and evaluations. So at this time, this wraps up our training video for Introduction to IPT. I hope you found it helpful and that it has provided you with a solid foundation to get started. Please reach out to the field department should you have any other questions. Thank you.